shit's different in this bitch. Fuck it. I ride. Got the top let down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, glide, choking on that lead. 2 miles per hour, so everybody sees you.
What's poppin'?
Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, glide, choking on that lead. 2 miles per hour, so everybody sees you. You see the European grill, so the lips glitz. Tank full of Theraflu, cause I be in them shit whips. Brick slip, roll with me, catch a contact. High definition popping, flipping out the armrest. See, I'm a rider, dipping in the catalog. Just got it fitted on some shit I need a ladder for. Come up in your hood stun when I leave, dude.
2 miles per hour, so everybody sees you.
I can't deny, I feel I'm such a fly guy. Top chop, call him Sleepy Hollow when they ride by. I know the haters can't stand it. I ain't got a blemish on my Jolly Rancher can. Ride on, ride. Top let down. Weaving through the crowd with the bass up loud. Just slide, glide. On the slab when I creep. Take a bath or you put your ass on them seats. Ride. Got the top let down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, glide. Choking on that lead. 2 miles per hour, so everybody sees you. Ride. Got the top let down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, glide. Choking on that lead. 2 miles per hour, so everybody sees. Yeah, I hope you got big lungs if you're rolling with me. I roll quickly, roll many, plus I'm rolling sticky. Hit the road with me, only push it to the 50. Cruising through your city, super sharp, fresh fitted. Hey, too cold with it. Check out the interior, it's hater meeting.
What's happening with it? Yeah, we gon' definitely cook today. We definitely go cook today.
Swinging with tops big.
Hey, clear the way, clear the lane. I'm topless, different from them laws. Want no dogs in my cockpit. Plus I'm throwed off, ain't got my load off. Got about 4 elbows and a quota that no soft. Enough to get me shook up, but now I got the cook up. And since they didn't book us, every time you look up, I'm right. Got the top let down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, glide.
What's up with it? What's happening with it? Jump in the comments, let me know you in the building. My man Marcus, what it do? Salute.
2 miles per hour, so everybody sees. Got the top let down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, glide, choking on that lead. 2 miles per hour, so everybody sees. Got the top let down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, glide, choking on that lead. 2 miles per hour, so everybody sees. Yeah, what you need to.
Man, it's been a minute. It's been a long time. But hey, I'm here tonight, and I want all the smoke. Hey, share this, smash the like button, share the live stream, smash the like button. You know, smash on the like, share the live stream. Let them know I'm in the building, and I want all the smoke. Man. This shit that Devin and Bill doing, I don't know how y'all falling for this shit. I don't know how y'all falling for all of that pump faking that Devin and Bill been doing. And I see, shout out, first shout out to Oshaki Foster. Let me touch on that real quick before I get down to what I really want to get on. Let's touch on the Oshaki Foster, the Raymond Ford, fight, because I ain't really give my take on that fight. Right off the rip, I said it was going to be a 50-50 fight. I ain't really have Raymond Ford or Oshaki Foster. I couldn't pick in that fight. And I studied the film. I said it was going to be a 50-50 fight, depending on who came with the best game plan on the night. And, what I seen in the fight, I seen the first half of the fight. It was close. First half of the fight was close, real close. you know, but by like round 7, O'Shaquie, he had started taking over. He started taking over. And Ray Ford, man, Ray ran out of gas. You know, Ray, he started looking for one shot. And the thing is, man, like, there's been an issue with Ray Ford throughout his career. You know what I'm saying? Like, down the stretch, gassing out. And you would think, if you look at who he trained with, you know, he training with Shakur, he training with some of the best fighters in the world. You ain't never seen Shakur get tired like that. Like, Ray was dead tired come the second half of the fight, mouth wide open, and he didn't throw no punches, you know? And O'Shaquie he stayed conditioned. He showed his conditioning was great. And he didn't fade down the stretch like Ray Ford did. And Ray, he resorted to just looking for one big shot. Like he was some type of motherfucker, like he was Tank Davis or somebody, you know. But shout out to Ray, you know, he tried. He wasn't in good enough shape, you know. His cardio wasn't there. He ran out of gas. And once he ran out of gas, you know, Shock started taking the fight over. O'Shaquie started taking the fight over. It even looked like, I forgot what round it was, that Shock caught him with some and hurt him a little bit. You know, Ray Ford was never in danger of getting dropped or none of that shit. But yeah, man, it was like I said, it showed to be a 50-50 type fight in the first half of the fight. You know, we can't really say, well, what if Ray Ford didn't gas out? Because that's some shit he gonna have to work on. Some fighters, they conditioning never get better. Caleb Plant is one of them. Caleb Plant looks great in the first 5-6 rounds, but he always gas out the second half of the fight. And so looking at the fight, is Ray Ford one of them guys that is going to be a front runner? Another thing that I knew is that Ray Ford going into the fight, and I was talking to my partner on the phone about that shit. I said, Ray Ford has to be in his range. You know, that close mid-range, the inside distance, that's where Ray can shine at. Ray always have problems with boxers that can fight on the outside, right? And keep him from getting in that mid-range to inside distance. And that's what O'Shaquie did a lot of the fight. He made sure that Ray Ford stayed on that outside and, you know, used his jab, pivoted, turned him, and just used his footwork and things like that. And Ray, like I said, Ray, he was just trying to get in that distance and look for one big shot. And you're not finna beat no boxer on the level of O'Shaquie Foster just looking for one big shot, because they gonna see that shit and eventually they're gonna start picking you off when they know that you just looking to throw one big shot. You're not finna win like that. You're just not finna win like that. But as far as O'Shaquie Foster and Shakur Stevenson, y'all put that nigga in the ring with Shakur if you want to. Like I said, at first, I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't really want to see the fight because it ain't no competitive fight to me. It's still not a competitive fight to me. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Like, O'Shaquie Foster is not fucking with no Shakur Stevenson at all. So that's why I didn't want to see the fight at first, because I'm like, man, I don't want Shakur to go in no fight that I see that, you know, hey, man, I see him winning that fight easily. You know what I'm saying? You can't put a guy like O'Shaquie in the ring with Shakur Stevenson that don't got knockout power like that. And he relies on being pretty much a pure boxer. You're not finna outbox Shakur Stevenson. He's not faster than Shakur. His jab ain't better than Shakur's. He ain't stronger than Shakur. He not bigger than him. He don't fight better than him on the mid-range. He don't fight better than him on the outside. He don't fight better than him on the inside. His defense ain't as good as Shakur. He don't do shit on the level of Shakur Stevenson. Now, is that saying that O'Shaquie Foster is not a good fighter? Yeah, he's a good fighter. Yeah, he's a good fighter. But at this point in Shakur Stevenson's career, he's ranked number 3 in the world, pound for pound. This is the type of fights y'all want to see him in against O'Shaquie Foster? Because soon as he go and dominate O'Shaquie, which that's what's going to happen, the same cats that's, matter of fact, let me even roll that back. If they announce that they make the O'Shaquie and Shakur Stevenson fight, you know what y'all gonna do? You know what y'all gonna do? He ducking all of 140. Oh, he bringing the guy. Oh, that's what Shakur has to do. He got to bring a guy up from 130. He ducking all the smoke at 140. He ducking 140 and 140. That's all y'all gonna say. Soon as they announce that the fight is gonna happen, that's the whole narrative that y'all gonna move to. Y'all gonna move the goalposts and say that he got to bring a guy up from 130 pounds because he's scared to fight all the guys at 140 and he's scared to go up and fight at 147. That's exactly what y'all gonna do. Exactly what y'all gonna do. And I'm not saying everybody, I'm saying the majority of the haters, all of the haters, that's what they gonna do. So that's it ain't a competitive fight to me, but I want to see it now. I want to see it now. And the only reason I want to see it is, to shut y'all up. Because I already know you're going to move the goalposts. I know the narrative going to change. So, yeah, make the fight happen. Make the fight happen. I ain't got a problem with it. Go and let O'Shaquie get in there and get his ass beat. If that's what he wants, that's what y'all want. Yeah, I'm going to drop the link. Hold on. And I'm dropping links. So anybody that wants smoke, I'm dropping links. Yeah, so man, I don't understand how right now. I understand if you just fuck with O'Shaquie Foster, he's your guy, and you just want to see him get an opportunity. Or, he's your guy and you just gonna ride with your guy. I understand that, right? But what I'm saying is all of these new diehard O'Shaquie fans, man, I've seen this shit before when it comes to Shakur Stevenson. I've seen this play before. All you got to do is start calling out Shakur Stevenson, say that you could beat his ass, make up a story about him, and then everybody gonna jump on your bandwagon. Right? Everybody gonna jump on your bandwagon. Everybody gonna jump on your bandwagon. It's fake, man. And I know it's fake because the majority of y'all was never talking about nothing that had to do with O'Shaquie Foster until he fell out with Shakur Stevenson. Before that, y'all wasn't saying shit about O'Shaquie Foster until he fell out with Shakur Stevenson. Then all of a sudden, O'Shaquie Foster is this and he's that, and come on, man. Like, let's keep it real. Y'all talking about, oh, Shakur got to prove he the best. He got to prove he this. And I don't have no problem with that, right? I don't have no problem with that. That's cool, right? So why would I want him to fight O'Shaquie Foster, a man that I seen, like 2 fights ago, 2 or 3 fights ago, fight Robinson Kinsasiao. I ain't talking about the first fight, because the first fight, O'Shaquie beat Robinson Kinsasiao clearly to me, and he got robbed, right? He should have won that fight, and they robbed him. What was it, a draw, or did they give it to Kinsasiao? I can't even remember. The first fight he won. The second fight, when they ran it back, they did the same shit to Kinsasiao that they did to Shock the first time, because he lost that second fight. So why the hell I want to see Shakur pound for pound, number 3 in the world, go and fight an O'Shaquie Foster that I seen Robinson Conceição beat the second fight. And I already seen Shakur fight a young Robinson Conceição in his prime and beat the dog shit out of him. Had him in survival mode. Why I want to see that? But if y'all want to see it, I'm cool. Make the fight. Make the fight. If y'all want to see that shit, let's make the fight happen. But keep the same energy. Don't start talking about, oh, he ducking everybody at 140. Why is he? Come on, man. Nah, keep that same energy. Because I done had more dudes than I can count. I'm talking about all y'all running around on X talking about, oh, Shockey, he can beat Shakur. He does this better than Shakur. He come on, Shakur scared of O'Shaquie. I seen a clip of O'Shaquie on Najee channel today talking about he can see it in Shakur's eyes that Shakur is afraid of him. Now, that's another thing, man. O'Shaquie do a lot of capping because when Shakur stepped in that man's face, Shock's energy wasn't the same. Shakur was up in that nigga face like, nigga, use a bitch and I'll beat your motherfucking ass. And O'Shaquie energy wasn't like that. But O'Shaquie and then all the Shakur haters is running around saying that y'all took from that Shakur was afraid of O'Shaquie Foster. Come on, man. And then you got motherfuckers running around talking about, oh, Shakur's disrespectful. He gonna get in the ring and try to steal O'Shaquie Foster's shine. That's disrespectful. Which one is it? Right? It was cool when O'Shaquie Foster was doing a million fucking interviews, disrespecting Shakur, disrespecting them, calling them a hoe, calling them everything but a man. Every interview, Shakur. I ran him up out the gym. He know I was beating his ass and Shakur. And then when Shakur faced that, then he calls Shakur Stevenson in the ring. He called him in the ring. Come on, bring your ass in the ring. Shakur get in the ring and get on that time, get up in his motherfucking face. Now all of a sudden, he's disrespectful. He should have never did that, man. What the type of shit is y'all on? It's crazy because I see y'all, man. When it comes to Shakur Stevenson and Clarissa Shields, it don't matter what somebody do to them. When they respond, y'all always got something to say. Y'all ain't had shit to say when O'Shaquie was talking shit doing interviews for 3-4 months straight, disrespecting Shakur. Soon as he step in the ring and get on that time, now he's a bully and so I done heard that he was a bully. He's hella disrespectful. Then you turn around and hear that he's afraid of O'Shaquie. You can see it in his eyes and he ducking. Now y'all running around talking about he ducking O'Shaquie Foster when he clearly told a man, let's make it happen. I don't understand what the fuck wrong with some of y'all, man. I don't understand that shit. My man Mark Nash in the building. What's popping with it, fam? I appreciate you always coming through, showing love. My dog, Big Dog Willie on the in the super chat. What it do? Yeah, man. Y'all got to get off that bullshit, man. It's like this internet shit now. It's cool to run around and be fake as shit and don't keep it real about nothing. Y'all don't keep it real about shit. I done seen thousands of comments talking about Shakur Stevenson is scared and afraid of O'Shaquie Foster. And he ducking him. How the fuck is he ducking a man that he just, what? This is Thursday. Just hopped in the ring, got in his face on Saturday and told him, let's make it happen. Soon as Shakur jumped in the ring and told him, let's make it happen, y'all was already online 10 minutes later talking about, oh, that's who he wants to fight. Look how much bigger he is than O'Shaquie. He picking on him. So y'all don't know where y'all want to go. Out of 1 second is he ducking him. The other second, he too big. The next second is he ducking everybody at 140 and 147. Man, y'all got like serious mental problems. Like for real. Real talk. And I'm finna drop this link in a little bit too. Yeah, Mark Nash, he literally told that man to get in the ring. What the fuck was he supposed to do? Jump in the ring and shake his hand and say, hey, good job, buddy. I know you didn't call me all type of bitches and hoes, but good job, buddy. Because if he got in the ring and he was on that, hey, friendly shit with O'Shaquie Foster, you know what y'all would have been saying? You know what y'all would have been like, oh man, look at Shakur. He's scared. O'Shaquie got him shook. Now he want to get in the ring and be friends with O'Shaquie. Man, y'all some fucking weirdos. Y'all some goddamn weirdos for real. It's just like this Clarissa Shields situation, right? And it be the same group of, a lot of the same group of dudes that keep that same fuck energy, right? Just like the Clarissa Shields situation, right? You got Alicia Baumgardner talking shit about Clarissa Shields every interview she do, right? Going live, talking shit about her, calling her every name in the book, talking shit about her man and their relationship, just on and on and on and on. Clarissa finally sees her, right? They get to going back and forth. All Clarissa was telling her is like, hey, keep my relationship and my man out your mouth. That shit ain't like, don't speak on my personal life. Don't speak on my man in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? This cocky bitch, she talking about, oh, I'll beat your ass. I'll drag the floor with you right now. Yeah, I'll beat your ass right now. What? Well, stand on that shit and do it. I'll beat your ass right now. What's up? And then when she gets slapped in the motherfucking mouth, now it's, oh, Clarissa, she needs to be kicked out of boxing. She don't have no business in boxing. Come on, man. Like, what type of shit y'all on? She needs to call the authorities. But it was cool when Alicia Baumgardner was running her mouth and then got up in her face talking about she'll drag the floor with her. Like, what type of shit y'all on, man? So I see a pattern in certain fighters that y'all get behind and y'all create narratives about in anything they do. It don't matter what they do, it's something wrong with it. Keyshawn Davis is one of them. No matter what they do, it's always something wrong with it. This shit is weird, man. So yeah, if Shakur had got in there on some friendly shit with O'Shaquie Foster, I would have been on his helmet. Hey, hell no. I would have been like, why the fuck you get in the ring on some friendly shit with that nigga after he didn't talk all type of shit about you, disrespected you 1,000 times. Now you want to get in the ring? Oh yeah, I would have been on his helmet. Like, I'm getting in the ring and shake that nigga hand and be on some friendly shit. What I saw in the ring, I saw O'Shaquie Foster whole energy change when Shakur jumped in that ring really on that time. We really on that time, like, nigga, I'll beat your motherfucking ass, use a bitch, then O'Shaquie whole energy changed. Come on, man. And then, man, let's play the clip back. Hold on. Let's play the clip back. We're gonna play the clip back and see who was looking scary in there. And I'm not saying that O'Shaquie was scary. I'm just saying that his energy definitely wasn't the same that he be having on them interviews. So I'm not saying the man was scared. I'm just saying that if anybody energy was different, it damn sure wasn't Shakur Stevenson's energy. Hold on, man. Let me pull up this clip. Let's pull up the clip, and then we're gonna look at the clip. Okay.
Chris Migliori, 114. Oh, Shakur. New Jersey. Buster. Champion.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna pause it right here. Now check this shit out. Watch how he calls Shakur in the ring.
Oh, Shakur. Foster!
Oh, Shakur Foster in front of his hometown fans is now barking at Shakur. He wants another Camden, New Jersey fighter. Bring it on, he says. Get in the ring, man. Let's do it. And here comes Shakur. I love it.
Yeah, let's do it. Beat your ass, boy. Do it. Beat your ass. Let's do it next minute. Let's do it next. I come to 40. I come to 40. Knock you out.
Now look how Shakur in that nigga face. Now, where do y'all get out of this that Shakur was nervous and scared? Because that's what they running around on X saying. That's what Shakur Foster was up on Najee talking about. Shakur, all his energy, he was nervous the way he was acting. How the fuck is he nervous? He's standing over that nigga like, nigga, you's a little boy. Like, nigga, you's a little boy. I will fuck you up. And I made you quit in 4 rounds. So, like I said, I'm not saying that Shakur Foster was scared. Y'all running around talking about that Shakur Stevenson energy was different and he was scared. Where y'all getting that from? Where y'all getting that Shakur Stevenson was scared? Where's Shakur Foster? That's what I'm saying, man. I always rock with Shakur as a fighter, right? But he's doing a lot of capping. He's doing a lot of capping when it comes to this whole Shakur Stevenson situation, man. Because why would you get on Najee channel and talk about he was acting scary? Let's go ahead and continue to play it. And he told Shakur, I made you quit in 4 rounds, right? Why? You know what I'm saying? Antonio Leonard, y'all don't even want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk. See, it's funny because y'all pick and choose what you want to talk about. Y'all pick and choose the stories and topics y'all want to run with, right? Antonio Leonard came out and did a whole interview and said that he was at every single sparring session that Shakur and O'Shaquie ever had. And he said Shakur beat the dog shit out of O'Shaquie every time they got in the ring. And he said that Shakur made him quit in 4 rounds, just like Shakur got in O'Shaquie Foster's face and told him, you know I made you quit in 4 rounds, right? Antonio Leonard backed it up and said he was there every single time and Shakur beat the shit out of him. But y'all want to run with other y'all. I didn't see none of the Shakur hating channels post that video. I didn't see none of y'all share that shit on the X app. Nobody wanted to talk about that shit. Y'all act like y'all didn't hear that shit, right? Y'all act like y'all didn't hear that shit, right? That ain't happened. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. But when O'Shaquie ran with that fucking lie talking about that he ran Shakur up out of the gym, all of the sparring stories that we've heard from all of these fighters about Shakur, right? All of these great fighters that's been in the ring with Shakur, they all tell you that, hey, dude he's on another level. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's on another level. But O'Shaquie Foster is the one that y'all believed was running him up out the gym. And then when a man that was there, an old school cat, a nigga that got morals, right? Y'all young niggas, y'all don't live by those morals no more. A nigga Antonio Leonard's age ain't gonna get on no interview and just flat out lie like that, right? He get on the interview and say, hey, I was there at every sparring session. If anybody want to ask me, I was there. And Shakur is beating the shit out of him every single time. Every single time he got no O'Shaquie ass. But didn't nobody want to post that? Y'all didn't want to talk about that because it didn't fit the narrative. It didn't fit y'all narrative. Now let's go ahead and play this video again. I mean, let's continue to play it. He said, fuck you, nigga. I'm not shaking your hand. Fuck you, nigga. I'm not shaking your hand. So you mean to tell me he had some type of nervous energy when he stood right in that nigga's eyes, looked him dead in his face and said, fuck you, nigga, I'm not shaking your hands? Come on, dog. So where did y'all get from this video that Shakur was nervous? Hold on.
I don't know what nothing is. I don't know what nothing is, bro. I don't know nothing is. See me next. I'm on the photo. Okay, come on. Bum ass. Hey,
okay. See me next. I'll go to 40. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna pause it right there, right? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't really want to see O'Shaquie go to 40 and fight Shakur. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I really don't, because he don't got a chance to fuck with Shakur at 135. He sure in the hell ain't got a chance to fuck with Shakur at 140. Like, I want to see competitive fights. That's what a lot of y'all fake ass dudes on the X app and all these fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see competitive fights, and that's just not a competitive fight. And it sure ain't no competitive fight at 140. It ain't no competitive fight at all. 140, it sure ain't no competitive fight. O'Shaquie fuck around and get stopped. But he said it. Shakur ain't say that shit. I'd rather see him fight at 135. Real talk, I'd rather see him fight at 135, but O'Shaquie said it. He said, I'll come to 140. That's what he said. Salute to him if that's how he really feel, but stand on that shit. Stand on it. If he said it, he said he'll go to 140. If that's what he want, I can't tell a man what to want. Stand on it. If that's what he want. Shakur ain't say that.
I heard him. Y'all heard him. Bum. Man, what's up, bro? You a bum. Don't disrespect me, bro. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me, bro. Hey, I'm gonna come see you today. Disrespect.
Let's run
I
that
heard
back.
him a bum. Man, what's up, bro? What's up? Don't disrespect me, bro. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me, bro. Hey, I'm gonna come see you next. I told you I'm gonna do you a bitch.
Put his finger right in that nigga's face. You a fucking bum. So, bruh, what y'all thought he was supposed to get in there on some kumbaya shit? Did y'all think that he was supposed to get in there on some kumbaya shit after all of the cash shit that O'Shaquie Foster been talking? All of the personal shit O'Shaquie Foster. If a nigga is going on 1 million interviews lying about you, you finna go in the ring and shake his hand? Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 1,000. You see, man, check this out. I'm going to post this comment, right? I'm going to show y'all how y'all dudes be, right? TB1V, you said he literally said he won't give Shaq a shot because Ray would beat him. Shaq beat him. Shaq beat Ford. Now what? Why is you asking now what? Did you just not literally hear Shakur Stevenson said, let's make it happen? Did you not see he jumped on the X app and said, let's make it happen? So why is you asking now what? You know what I'm talking about? Like, why is you asking that when he didn't told y'all that, right? But as soon as he said that shit, motherfuckers went on got all on these social media apps and got to crying about, oh, look how big he's bullying him. He wants to fight. He wants to bring up a 130-pounder. Y'all asked for it and then got to crying about it. And then start saying that he ducking O'Shaquie Foster and he afraid of O'Shaquie. But at the same time saying he ducking Devin Haney and he's afraid of Devin Haney. Like, this shit don't make no sense. Which one y'all want to go with? Because he can't fight all of them at once. So who y'all want to go with?
You a bitch. And I'm on. I told you I was gonna do your son. I told you I was gonna do your son. Yeah.
Enough of him. Enough of him. We do this. Stay right here. Tommy, get some water. What did you think of that exchange?
Loved it. I loved it.
All right. Y'all smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. So, hey, all I got to say about that is if O'Shaquie really want it, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He want to go in there and get his ass beat. Let him go in there and get his ass beat because that's what's going to happen. I guarantee it. And I guarantee ain't none of these dudes that was talking slick on that on social media, on that X app, talking about O'Shaquie this and O'Shaquie that, and O'Shaquie gonna beat Shakur ass, and Shakur ain't never fought a slick black fighter. He don't fight slick black fighters. He can't fight nobody that can box. Shakur can't. I guarantee ain't none of these niggas willing to bet. Right? It's 2 things I ain't never seen before. Matter of fact, it's 3 things I ain't never seen before. A hoe that wouldn't go, a UFO, and a nigga that'll bet me or show me a bet slip that bet against Shakur Stevenson. I ain't never seen them three things before. A hoe that wouldn't go, a UFO, and a nigga that was willing to show me a bet slip where they bet against Shakur Stevenson or bet me or anybody else I know. That shit sound good. It sound good, but y'all be doing a lot of pump faking and y'all gonna do the same shit you did when the T.O. came up. Everybody, oh, T.O. gonna do this and T.O. gonna knock Shakur out. And Shakur, oh, T.O.'s faster than Shakur. He got more power than Shakur. Watch what he do. Shakur gonna go in there and run from T.O. He gonna be afraid. Fight coming around. I'm searching high, low, in the bushes, going from channel to channel, Mill City platform. Everybody play. Can I get a bet? Can I get somebody? Can at least if you ain't gonna bet me, can I get somebody to show a bet slip, a bet ticket, a FanDuel, a motherfucking Fanatics, or something? I still ain't seen it. I still ain't seen it. Matter of fact, that's my challenge, right? I challenge somebody to show me a bet slip where they bet against Shakur Stevenson. I ain't seen it. I ain't never seen a hoe that wouldn't go, a UFO, or a nigga that'll bet against Shakur Stevenson or show a bet slip where he betted against Shakur Stevenson. I ain't seen it. Cottages, you say Devin Haney a great fighter in your book. I don't have a problem with you thinking that Devin Haney is a great fighter. I think that Devin Haney is a very good fighter. I don't think he's a great fighter. I think he's a very good fighter. I think that if Devin fixed some of his defensive flaws and a few of the flaws that he had, I think that, you know, he could be in that great category. But I don't think that Devin is getting no better. I haven't seen Devin progress and get better. And that's just my honest opinion. I don't have a problem if anybody disagree with me, right? Like, if niggas say that I got Devin over Shakur, I don't agree with that shit, right? At all, not even close. But I don't have a problem with it, right? I could say, okay, yeah, we could debate. We could have a honest argument about that. But when niggas tell me that O'Shaquie Foster is better than Shakur Stevenson, and O'Shaquie's the one that'll beat Shakur Stevenson, now I'm like, now y'all doing too much. If a nigga come and say, hey, man, I got Tank Davis beating Shakur. I got Tank knocking Shakur out. I'm not going to agree with that, right? But I say, oh, okay, I can, you know what I'm saying? I can see why you would make that type of argument. But if a nigga come to me and tell me I got O'Shaquie Foster beating the shit out of Shakur Stevenson, like some of y'all saying, yeah, now we got a problem. Now y'all just saying shit. Now y'all just saying shit. Cause we don't have to agree, like as boxing fans, right? People got their own opinions. Like this shit would be retarded if everybody had the same opinion. If everybody thought that was that one fighter that could beat everybody, but you know what I'm saying? But we ain't seeing them fight. Like that shit would just be retarded. It don't make no fucking sense. So we supposed to disagree. This person is supposed, but O'Shaquie Foster? Like what fight have y'all seen O'Shaquie Foster fight and be able to sit back and say, yeah, he the next one. He the next one. Like he's the one that's gonna beat Shakur Stevenson. Like, come on, man. I'm hearing niggas say that O'Shaquie Foster should be on the pound for pound in the top 10 pound for pound list. How? Where the fuck is y'all talking about? Like how? Y'all just saying shit now. Shakur Foster should be on the in the top 10 pound for pound because he beat Raymond Ford? Come on, man. And no disrespect to Ray Savage, but come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Y'all talking about now Ray, come on, dog. Shakur Foster should be on the pound for pound list top 10? How? What is y'all saying? Where y'all getting this shit from, dog? Like you can't make this shit up. But I get to tripping right when I hear some of this shit. And then I tell myself, and I'm keeping it as real as I can. I tell myself, I say, you know what? Calm down. You know these motherfuckers just saying shit. You know they half retarded in the brain because these are the same cats that was running around saying that Jadier Herrera would knock out Shakur Stevenson. These are the same cats that was running around a guy that they had never seen fight before. All they seen is him jump on videos and say, Shakur, hey, fight me, Shakur. Hey, you fucking Shakur, fight. Hey, I want you to fight me. And then they seen people put up clips of him knocking out motherfucking goddamn, not even D level, F level fighters that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to call no fighters bombs, but the lowest of the lowest class of fighters, they seen a couple clips and they're like, yeah, Shakur ducking Jadier Herrera. He's scared of that smoke. He don't want to fight nobody with power. Come on, man. So I gotta, like, when I hear y'all say the shit that I hear y'all say when it comes to Shakur Stevenson's name, I gotta keep that in mind. I also gotta keep in mind, y'all were saying that Shakur was ducking Dean the Great. Like, motherfuckers was at one point in time on the X app saying that he was ducking Dean the Great. I got Dean the Great beating Shakur Stevenson. Like, man, y'all will say anything, right? Y'all will say anything, man. Yeah, hey, man, smash my like button, because we finna really get into this Bill Haney, Devin Haney, Zuffa, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis shit. Yeah, we you know, enough of the Shakur Foster shit, because respect to Shakur Foster. I don't want it to sound like I'm disrespecting Shakur Foster as a fighter, because he's a good fighter. But Shakur Foster is not on the level of a Devin Haney. He's not on the level of a Brian Norman Jr. He's not on the level of a not nowhere near the level of a Shakur Stevenson, a Keyshawn Davis. You know what I'm saying? He needs to worry about the motherfucking guys in his weight class, like the Navaratis and the Espinosas. Really, I think that Espinoza will beat the shit out of Shakur Foster. I think that Espinoza will get in his ass. Real talk. He needs to be looking at them dudes. They're in the same division, on top rank. You know what I'm saying? So y'all want me to sit here and say, yeah, I want to see Shakur Foster and Shakur Stevenson fight, but then y'all want me to, in the same breath, tell y'all, I want to see the best fight the best. I want to see the best, when I'm literally telling you, deep down in my heart and soul, I don't think that Shakur Foster is on that level. I know he ain't on that level. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care what the fuck Tim Bradley say. And shout out to Tim Bradley, because I fuck with Tim Bradley, but I'm going to keep it real. Tim Bradley is a full-blown content creator now. He a content creator. So Tim is going to tell y'all what y'all want to hear when it comes to the popular narrative. Ain't no way in hell that Tim Bradley really believes that O'Shaquie Foster got a chance to beat Shakur Stevenson. Tim Bradley is blowing smoke up y'all asses. Real, and I fuck with Tim. But I got to keep it a buck. Tim Bradley, he's a content creator now. He on here making content. And if y'all don't know what I mean by that, man, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all the game. I don't really give a fuck because I'm never going to be that. I'm never going to be on that type of time. Y'all seen me. I'm never going to be on the time, on the type of shit that where I'm just going to get behind the fighters and the narratives that the fans want to hear. I don't give a fuck what y'all want to hear. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all, right? That's why I could be at 100,000 if I had that shit in my soul to where I'm just like, okay, I'm going to just do like the rest of these niggas, right? I'm going to just do like the rest of these niggas. It's easy. I'm going to give y'all the game. If any of y'all want to make a channel and you don't really give a fuck about like, and I'm not saying Tim Bradley don't got no morals and standards, but Tim needs to get his bread. Tim needs to put out, like, I think Tim do his shit a little different though, right? Tim do a little different, right? And this is what I really believe. Tim be bullshitting y'all, right? Tim be bullshitting y'all. So Tim kind of be promoting and bullshitting at the same time. Just like when Tim was coming out saying that, who was Tim saying that he felt would beat Boots? Okay, let me give y'all an example. Remember when Tim Bradley was bullshitting y'all and had everybody running around saying that Teofimo Lopez could beat Jerron Boots Ennis and Teo had Boots scared, and then Tim jumped on that narrative and started telling y'all that, you know, he see what Teo sees in Boots, and you know, and then when the shit died down and it wasn't gonna happen, Tim came out and was like, yeah, I was bullshitting y'all. Like, I was bullshitting y'all. I just wanted to see him get in there and get his ass beat. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got me. I was bullshitting y'all. So what Tim be doing, Tim learned this. He learned this YouTube game, right? By seeing a lot of these other punk ass dudes that don't have no type of character. They just gonna feed y'all whatever the biggest narrative is, and they just gonna jump on the bandwagon and run with it. So Tim is like, okay, well, I see how gullible y'all is. I see what I can do. So Tim he just jump on there and say shit. He say shit. If this is what y'all want to hear, right? If this is what y'all want to hear, I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want to hear. I'm gonna jump on this thing. I'm gonna say shit, and I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want to hear, and I'm gonna run up these motherfucking numbers on y'all, right? I'm gonna run up the numbers on y'all. Cause I know y'all, I know a lot of, and I ain't talking about everybody, but I know a lot of these fans just ignorant as fuck anyway, right? They don't really come to hear the real. They come to hear whatever narrative they want to hear. So if I give them what they want to hear, I'm going to run up the numbers. I'm going to get my bread. I don't work for ESPN no more, so I'm going to make my bread. So it is what it is. Tim know better than that, man. Tim know that O'Shaquie Foster ain't fucking with no Shakur Stevenson. For real. But you feel me? Tim know that, man. But he know that, you know, y'all gullible, y'all run with anything that y'all want to hear, just as long as, especially if it's involved with Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But salute to Tim, because I fuck with Tim Bradley. But I'm still going to drop the link too. I'm going to drop the link on y'all in a minute. I just want to get a couple more things out the way real quick. But yeah, man. So if y'all want to see O'Shaquie get his ass beat, don't change the narrative. Don't change the narrative. Okay, matter of fact, I'm dropping a link for T-Sizzle right now talking about Shakur Stevenson's and Keyshawn Davis' resume is trash compared to Oshaki and Devin's resume. Okay, let's go ahead and drop the link. Let me go ahead and drop the link. And he better jump his ass up on here. Let's drop the link. There it is right there. There it is right there. Okay. I want the T-Sizzle 99. The link is here. I told y'all I wanted all the smoke. The link is here. Jump on the panel right now. I want the smoke. Jump on the panel. Jump on the panel. We want the smoke now. I want all the smoke. Since Oshaki Foster got a better resume than Shakur Stevenson's, go ahead, dog. I want the smoke. I want the smoke, dog. See, niggas be slick sliding through comments and shit. Niggas quick to drop a slick comment, and then when you ask them to come up and explain this shit, they get to fumbling around and shit and disappear. You know what I'm saying? When you ask them to explain this shit, they get to fumbling around and disappear. I dropped the link. Anybody else could jump on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can jump on the panel. We gonna cook. Cause I'm gonna get into this Devin Haney and Bill Haney, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Zuffa, all of that shit. I gotta knock all that shit out. So anybody else want to hit the link, the joint is pinned. But man, I'm gonna get into it because he don't want no smoke. He just you know what I'm saying? He just doing little drive-bys and running this shit. He did his little drive-by and ran when shit got hot. When shit got hot, he done ran off. But let's get into the real, right? And don't anybody that got a wrench, don't block nobody. I don't want don't block nobody. Don't block nobody. But the link is in the chat. Link is in the chat. If anybody want to come up, you know what I'm saying, hit the link. But let's get into it, right? let's get into it. Let's get into it because Keyshawn Davis. We're gonna start on Keyshawn Davis, right? We seen. Wait, hold on. We gonna pull it up. We gonna pull it up, right? We just gonna pull it up because we seen Devin and Bill Haney come face to face. We seen Devin and Bill Haney come face to face, right? We seen they had a man-to-man agreement. Hold on. Coach Bill Haney, is this the real Bill Haney? If this the real Bill Haney, tap on the link. Salute. If this the real Bill Haney, tap on the link. Now, we see Keyshawn Davis and Bill come face to face. First thing Bill said is stand on your word like a man. Stand on your word. You know what we talked about. Stand on your word, Keyshawn. Stand on your word. Keyshawn said, oh, I'm going to stand on my word. Stand on your word. Right? I'm going to stand on my word. Stand on your word. Now, first thing Keyshawn did, right? First thing Keyshawn did after he fought, what's his name, man? After he fought Jermaine Ortiz, he got on the mic and he called out motherfucking Lewis Crocker. It's documented. I got on Keyshawn Davis's helmet for that shit. I was the first one that y'all could go on X and you can read my post. I got on this helmet. I said, nah, I'm not riding with that. You can't be talking about Devin Haney in interviews and calling out Devin Haney. And then when you get on the microphone, you're talking about you want Lewis Crocker next. I said, nah, I'm not riding with that. Everybody got on Keyshawn Davis's helmet for that, right? Less than 48 hours, Keyshawn Davis said, fuck it. I don't want no Lewis Crocker because he know, just like Bill Haney and Devin knew that motherfucking Eddie Hearn wouldn't feed none of them no Lewis Crocker. Unless they was going to sign with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn ain't feeding Lewis Crocker to none of them dudes because he know Lewis Crocker food to them, to Devin and Keyshawn. He ain't finna do that, right? He not finna do that. So Keyshawn, right off rip, let me see. Keyshawn, right off rip. Hold on. Hey, turn your camera on in the back just so I can see if it's you. I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. I can't see no face. Okay, that is Bill. Oh, yeah, we got action. Cause yeah, I got some questions for sure.
Man, you see, hey, you
see,
you see I'm laying down, huh?
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, you see, so you see, I don't mind coming on here and work. I know who's cooking. I know what platforms to come on support. So shout out to everything boxing. You did?
Yeah, yes, sir. Now I got you on.
Ain't no doubt.
Let me hold on. Let me get you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you know I got some questions, Bill.
Ain't no doubt, King. You see, I'm over here. Listen, ain't nobody else gonna come and show up like this, man. You already see what's happening, man.
I already know. But check this out, Bill.
Come on with it, King.
Y'all, okay. We gotta address all the shit, right?
Ain't no doubt.
Okay. You and Keyshawn, y'all had an agreement. You told him to stand on his word like a man, right? Keyshawn been calling out Devin. Right now, he did do that Lewis Crocker shit, and I got on his motherfucking helmet about that shit. I wasn't feeling it. You can't talk Devin and then say Lewis Crocker. And I was the first one that got on his helmet about that shit. But within 48 hours, he brushed that shit off because Eddie Hearn probably told him, nah, that ain't you ain't fighting Lewis Crocker. Just like Eddie Hearn probably told y'all that shit too. But that's a whole different story, right? So he started calling y'all out. He making videos. He doing all of that, right? The narrative was that Keyshawn didn't petition to be in the WBO at 147. But one thing that I didn't hear from y'all wasn't agreeing to fight Keyshawn. That was my stance. Why would Keyshawn petition at the time when y'all didn't agree that, okay, go ahead and petition and we can make the fight happen. Y'all didn't say that shit. Y'all was doing the whole Rolly. Y'all was campaigning, doing the whole Rolly campaign. Cool. That shit fell through. Keyshawn just had another fight. Now Keyshawn is #1 in the WBO. He didn't do what he had to do to move up in that ranking real fast and be #1. Right? Devin came out and said, hey, let's get it, Keyshawn. Let's make it happen. But Bill, you was on the Boxing Voice and all these other shows. You talking about Keyshawn and my dog Brian Norman, Keyshawn, and like you act like you don't want to fight. And now you saying that Shakur got to be on the contract with Keyshawn Davis in order for the fight to happen. That's what you first said, Bill. I heard when you said it. You said y'all both got to be on contract under them conditions. He can't make Shakur be on no contract. Do y'all want to fight Keyshawn or not? Is y'all gonna make that fight happen or not next? That's what I want to know.
Now, what's the question? So I can be sure with the question.
That's the question. Without all the other antics and the campaigning, are y'all gonna fight Keyshawn Davis next?
Well, that all depends. That all depends, my guy. We definitely trying to make the biggest and the best fights happen, right? Did you get a chance to see what Sean Zattel said today?
Yeah, I heard exactly what he said, Bill. We could talk about that too.
Well, can you play it and then we can talk after that? Because I know it's a lot of times that y'all, when a person hears, the other man, then versus the brother man. You know what I mean? Because I hear what you're saying, but let's just play Sean Zattel first for the chat.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna play it, but when we play it, we gotta really break that down and talk about it though, what he said.
No, absolutely.
I'm gonna let you cook, you gotta let me cook. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Something comes across my way. I get on the phone and I get some intel and info from pretty reliable sources. But again, I wanted to get more intel from all around the way, but I'll get to that in a minute. So what was told to me is that Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson have ironclad signed with Zuffa. That announcement is imminent, could be as early as next week. This is what I was told. And I was also told that Zuffa, the fight they want upon signing both of them is them fighting each other. And I believe Mike Coppinger reported as much about a month ago. Well, the same was told to me yesterday. And what else I was told was the Haneys want the fight, Zuffa wants to fight. The holdup is Shakur Stevenson. And so then what happened a couple days ago was Keyshawn Davis became the mandatory for Devin Haney's welterweight WBO title. Now, it was told to me that this was brought about by James Prince. Top Rank has always had a good relationship with the WBO, as people know. And he put Keyshawn in. He petitioned to the WBO to get Keyshawn put as Devin Haney's mandatory as a way to throw off this Shakur Stevenson fight. And the fight that the Haneys want first and foremost is Shakur Stevenson. But they're apparently still willing to, quote, whoop Keyshawn Davis's ass. But we also saw yesterday on Gilly and Wallow, Bill Haney and Keyshawn Davis had FaceTime, and Bill's saying, well, we want the 2-for-1 deal. But, kind of saying we're only going to sign the contract if we also get Shakur Stevenson guaranteed as part of this kind of package deal. And I, kept asking, well, what happens if Shakur Stevenson decides to say, I'm going to fight as a lightweight, or
fight at 140 pounds, even though I don't know if Zuffa's going to do super and junior weight classes. And kind of didn't. All I heard was apparently Team Haney is still willing to do the Keyshawn fight, but you also, again, saw on Gilly and Wallow what was happening. I reached out to multiple members of Team Shakur Stevenson, tried to get word on it, reached out to people from Team Keyshawn Davis. What I did get from the Keyshawn Davis side is, look, I don't know, we don't know anything about all of that, about the politics of it all. All we know is we want to fight Devin Haney. So that's what I heard from Keyshawn. Try to reach out to multiple people from Shakur. I want to get Shakur's side because just because I have this intel, Shakur's been denying media reports for the last several weeks. So I would love to hear what Shakur Stevenson or James Prince or anybody from his team has to say that would off-put what I'm hearing from sources. But that is where we're at. That from what I've heard.
Okay.
Zuffa and Haney want Shakur,
Hold on.
but instead Keyshawn Davis has been mandated for the title. And I think that's a great fight.
Okay, let's stop it right there, right? Hold on. All right. Now.
Yeah. So that's
okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's about all that I'm working with right there. That's about the same shit that I done said is the same shit that we all hearing, you know?
Okay. Now my question is, right? See, the thing about that is you and Jay Prince, y'all had a face-to-face FaceTime conversation, right?
No,
Jay Prince.
No, what I'm telling you, what I'm telling you though is the same thing that you just heard is what's really going on. It's nothing no different.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that you and Jay Prince had a face-to-face conversation.
Yes.
Jay Prince asked y'all, were you willing to do 144 pounds with no rehydration clause or 147 with a rehydration clause, right? If y'all are the one that's calling,
and I said we can't. Okay, now.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, Bill. If y'all are the one that's calling for it now, if this was Shakur calling for Devin Haney, I'm like, okay, you want Devin Haney? You got to go to where he is if you calling him out. Y'all calling out Shakur Stevenson.
Who is y'all? Who is y'all? Wait a minute. Who is y'all?
You
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you just not listen to the video?
But I'm saying Shakur.
No. I'm saying, King, we got to let's just say what we. No. We can't make up. We can't make up anything. And we can't think any hypothetical. I'm saying is it's exactly what the video said, King.
You the manager. You the manager, and your son is the fighter. So y'all are the one that's calling out Shakur Stevenson. Stevenson.
That's not what the video. That's not. No. King.
Hold on, Bill.
That's not what the video said. The video said that Zuffa. No. Listen, I'm telling you.
Let me get where I'm going.
All right. Well, just long as you don't tell me what I'm doing, just ask me if what's happened, because I'm gonna let you know, King, 100%.
Okay. You go talk and then I'm gonna talk.
Okay. So the video is telling everything. When you say that I want and we want and all that stuff, Zuffa wants the fight to happen. Zuffa is the ones that got the money. Turkey Al-Sheikh is the one that's behind Zuffa. I think when you talk about Zuffa, let's talk about Crawford and Canelo was the last big fight that Zuffa did, right? That we would know this in America. To give the people some context in terms of that, right? Shakur and Team Shakur, Jay Prince, Zuffa, us, everyone is trying to make that fight happen. We've been trying to make that fight happen. That the guy done said a couple months, right? What I said was that because privately they're negotiating. I don't know what he's saying, but if he's saying that them people is full of shit, he don't want to talk to them, it ain't going on, that's fine, right? What I'm saying is we would never tell them that we don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson, right? We'll never tell them anybody on that list that we don't want to fight them. If the person ain't ready to fight and it's only Keyshawn Davis is it. Now, if Shakur wanted to step in front of Keyshawn Davis, it would be Shakur right now, right? If he wanted to do that, right? He's on the pound for pound. He's decorated all the shit. If he doesn't want to fight and it's Keyshawn Davis is on the list. He's next.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Mhm.
Now let me say this, right?
Okay.
Because I'm saying what I seen
Okay.
when you and Jay Prince, because I let you talk. Now let me cook. When
Yes, sir.
you and Jay Prince, right?
Mhm.
Y'all talked about it. He
Mhm.
says Shakur Stevenson, 144. He said Shakur Stevenson fights at 135 at 140. He said Shakur Stevenson is not. Now, this ain't me trying to protect Shakur, because if Shakur come out and say, hey, man, I'll fight him at 147 with no rehydration clause or nothing. I'm cool with that. Let's make that shit happen tomorrow, today. I'm cool with it. But what I'm saying is when you and Jay Prince had that conversation, right? They told y'all that they were willing to negotiate and meet at 144. Devin just fought the fight before last at 144 pounds. He said 144, is you willing to meet at 144 pounds? We don't need no rehydration clause. If Shakur go to 147, we need the rehydration clause. You said no. It's 147 or nothing. Y'all both agreed. Well, then we can't come to no agreement. We're going to both move on, right? Now, I understand what you saying, that Zuffa wants it. But my question is, right, if you saying that, okay, well, Zuffa wants it, but we hearing that one side is willing to negotiate and the other side is saying, nah, we ain't willing to negotiate. We ain't willing to negotiate. He didn't hopped off, but he didn't answer no questions, right? Shakur and his team is saying, okay, let's make it happen, but we got to meet somewhere in the middle because I don't fight at 147 pounds. If I move up to 147, I can't move back down to 140 pounds or 135 and campaign at 135. I'm a 135 pounder. I'm a 147 pounder. So he's talking about what the video said. I'm asking, what did the man say when y'all was talking to each other, Bill? I don't know why you jumped off. Come on, Bill. You telling me what the video said. I'm talking about what y'all said, Bill, what you and that man said. So my question is, why are you not willing to negotiate or budge, but y'all are the ones that saying that Shakur Stevenson name on the list. Before this video, before the Zuffa, y'all had Shakur Stevenson name on the list. Before all of that, y'all had Shakur Stevenson name on the list, right? Y'all were calling him out. Like I said, it would have been different if Shakur put y'all on the list and Shakur was calling y'all out. I would have been like, hey, Shakur got to go up there and get that smoke. If he calling for Devin Haney, at Devin Haney weight, he got to go get that smoke. But that ain't the situation. The situation was y'all calling him out and then saying, okay, y'all, you got to do this. You can't call nobody out and then say you got to come up to 147 pounds. Hold on. I got you. That was my question. Why was y'all not willing to negotiate no type of weight? He don't fight at 147 pounds, Bill. Hold on. This you?
Yeah, hold on, King.
Okay. I ain't want nobody trying to do some funny shit. All right, go ahead.
Hold on 1 second.
That was my whole question, Bill. why would if
Hold
y'all
on.
want to fight so bad with Shakur, how come y'all wasn't willing to say, okay, well, let's negotiate? Maybe not a 10-pound rehydration clause. Maybe we could do a 12-pound rehydration clause. Let's meet. We willing to meet somewhere. But y'all was like, no, 147 or not. That's what when you and Jay Prince talked on that camera when everybody seen it.
No, King.
That's what it was.
King,
You said
what
no,
he said.
nothing else.
Okay, so King, what he said was, you gotta think. What he said was, we just gotta get stronger, right?
He
And
did
we
say
gotta
that.
come up there. Now listen, the thing about it is, what I said was, if we do Keyshawn first, right? We do Keyshawn this year, and then next year we do Shakur Stevenson. You think he'll be ready then? Next year?
I mean, I don't
No,
remember
I'm
you
just
saying
asking.
that. I don't
Huh?
remember you saying that.
No,
I
but
mean, I'm not
I'm
saying you
asking you,
didn't
do
say
you
it. I
think,
don't remember you
do you,
saying that.
I
Huh?
said, do you think he'll be, well, we can't fight them both this year, so it'll have to be next year. You think he'll be ready next year?
I love
Remember,
that.
it's remember,
No, I
it's
love
the
that idea.
WBO. We're trying to make a deal. That's all, King.
I mean, I love that idea, right? I love that idea. But my thing is like, right, you asking for both of them on the contract. How's that to happen?
No. It's not a contract, right? It's both of, okay, so Shakur's in the WBO. He's the WBO champion at 140. Devin is the WBO champion at 147. And Keyshawn Davis is the mandatory. So I said, why don't we have one agreement that we can go back to back, provided that Devin beats Keyshawn Davis? An agreement. One agreement that we're going to go back to back.
You worded
Because,
it different though, Bill. You
well,
didn't say that at first though.
listen. I have to have an agreement between us all. You can't go, if I go to Keyshawn and we say, Keyshawn, can you agree that after we're going to fight?
But you
No,
didn't say
listen.
that, Bill.
Listen,
Bill,
no,
you didn't. That's not what you said, Bill. You
no,
didn't. If you had a said that, it would have been different. You didn't say
King,
that,
no,
Bill. We can play
I
back what you
said,
said.
good brother,
You didn't say that, Bill.
good brother. We
That ain't what you said, though,
good
Bill.
brother. No, what I'm saying is, good brother. You can't put the same person on a contract to fight on a bout agreement, but you haven't. What I'm saying is, this is never happened that you fight two fights, you fight one, or the mandatory. Listen, if you have a fight and the two fighters get together and they say they're fighting to fight the next person, how do you do that? You
Bill.
suggested me. You tell
Yeah,
me, how do you do
but
it?
you didn't say, Bill. That's not
Okay,
what you
well, tell
said.
me.
You
That's
said
what.
both of y'all on the contract. That's what you said, Bill. You said
Oh,
both of y'all on the contract. Both of y'all. If it ain't both of y'all, we can't make it happen. That's
no.
what you initially said, Bill.
No, King.
We watched the
Listen, I
video.
talked to. No, wait a minute. Hold on. You got to watch the video. I'm talking to the guy. I'm talking to him personally. I'm talking to Keyshawn personally. And I told Keyshawn, I said, you talk to him. If he doesn't want to do it, you're still going to get it.
Hold on, we're gonna pull the video up, Bill.
Okay, play the video.
Hold on.
Okay. I got time.
Yeah, we're gonna play the video.
I ain't doing nothing but laying back.
Because see, if you had a worded it like that in the first place, Bill, it'd be a whole different conversation.
No, go ahead and listen to it, King.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't know who video I'm pulling. I don't want to. Okay, let's pull Showbiz. We're gonna pull up Showbiz video. Okay.
Why don't you just go to my page? Why don't you go to my page and then just play it off of my page?
What's your what's your page?
Bill Haney _.
Okay, yeah. I'm on YouTube.
It's on Instagram.
I ain't loaded to Instagram on here. I just play it on YouTube. Hold on.
Already know he's on the video. You're on the video now. Hold on, businessman. Hold on. Because it's a package deal, okay? Now listen, you and your brother, we want you both. Now listen, you guys got to get together. You got to sign the agreement together that we're going back to back with you, gentlemen, sir. Okay, and that's only right.
That's agreement. That's the agreement.
I'm gonna whoop
That's
your
the
ass,
agreement.
Debo.
No, you
Oh,
playing
the
the wrong one, man.
I
Come
don't care
on,
what
man.
anyone
Come
say.
on, man.
You
Hold
are
up,
God.
hold up, dog.
What's the
Hold up,
full?
dog. Hold
Let
up,
me see the full one. I
dog.
want to see the full one. Hold on.
Hey, man. Come on, man. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me get you right.
Hold
Let
on.
me get you right, King. Let me get my man right. Hold on. Let me see something.
I mean, let me find the full one.
And
Yeah.
while we talking, while you find it, you see, I said an agreement, King. We all got to get together and come up to an agreement.
Hold on. We gonna.
You can't go on Instagram?
I ain't got it loaded on here, right? I ain't got it loaded in this program.
Once you load it, and then you can just go right off on my page.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'll find it.
No, hold on.
Here it is. Damn. It should have been on
Here we go. We right there. Here we go. What we do?
Hey, hold on. I'll play it on Instagram.
Here we go. We right there. Here we go. What we doing? It's mandatory, Bill. What's going on? Listen, I don't know if he's going to.
The internet is moving slow on my
I'll
other
play it.
phone.
I'll play it on my phone. I just play the audio. Hold on.
Mhm.
I got you right here, Bill.
Okay.
Here we go. We right there. Here we go. What we doing? It's mandatory, Bill. What's going on? Listen, I don't know if he can speak the way that he can speak for everybody because we already know he's on the menu. You're on the menu now.
I said, I don't know if he can speak for everybody. I don't know if he can speak for everybody, but he's on the menu.
Okay. Now listen, you and your brother, we want you both. Now listen, you guys got to get together. You got to sign the agreement together that we're going back to back with you, gentlemen, sir. Okay, and that's only right. Listen, like Jay says, if this shit, wait, if Jay said, like he said, if this shit is going down, let's get it over with. He said, me first, and you go second. That's what you want. Well, listen, y'all can decide how y'all want to do it. It's between y'all. It's called a double up in these open. We talk about boxing, so that means two. That means just 2 for 1 on one agreement, one contract. We get both of y'all. Here we go.
You said CC Bill. You said one agreement on one contract. How you gonna put two people on one contract, Bill?
No, one agreement
You
on
said
one. No, one, listen, I'm telling you, one agreement. Now, listen, just keep listening. Keep listening, King. Go ahead.
all right,
Here we go.
come on. We gonna
Okay, how about this? My side is on agreement, sir. Like, you know this. Don't do that. You know this, bro. You know this. You talk to Jay off, like, come on, bro. I ain't gonna do all that, but, bro, you know I'm gonna fight your side. I'm gonna ask you when you want me to get happy. You say whatever. What the fuck you want me to fight happen? When? Okay, now, listen. We can do it next, right? And I just explained to you. And you have your manager. Put it on the table because listen, now you understand what we're doing, right? I told you I'm gonna give you a good listen because you was lower on the list. It was Shakur. Now listen, if Shakur, wait a minute. Now you don't think Shakur, if you don't nobody else. Well, no, we want everybody, and you included. Now I'm just saying this. Now, but listen though, let me tell you this though. If Shakur don't want to do it because I think y'all all about the same size, right? Yeah, I'm beating your son ass, bro. Okay, so listen to this. If Shakur don't want to do it, if you don't want to do it, you still gonna get it. You still gonna live. Y'all want Shakur first.
If he don't get it, go look. It's a cool.
Shakur or him, it don't make no difference. You say it don't make no difference. Keyshawn. Huh? Who is that? said Keyshawn. No, nobody didn't say Keyshawn. They said don't make a difference. That's what I'm talking about. This year, Bill. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna fight you this year, Bill. That's all I'm saying. No. Listen. It's them two guys next. I don't know about no years and all that other shit. No years and parts. No. Wait. It's you two niggas. Yo, why Bill had to let the Oakland come out? Yo, that's real crazy. Hey.
Okay, Bill. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
we got to keep
stay
letting it
on
cook
the
now.
same contract.
Hold on.
But
Let's
regardless of all
no.
that,
Let's keep no. Let's let it
you
keep
right
cooking,
here right
King.
now.
No,
We're gonna
King.
clear this up right
No.
now because you
Okay.
here right now. We
No.
gonna clear it up
Listen,
for the
King.
whole world.
No. Let it keep running, King. Come on now, and then we gonna cook. I got all night, baby. I got all night.
Bet.
Hey, Bill, go from hold on, King. Wait, listen. You know, come out. Listen, man, you two niggas is next. This nigga funny as hell. But listen, though, no, y'all got a lot of money on the table. Hey, you just gonna do all this? This is gonna pick another opponent. Is he serious? Like, what you talking about? No, listen, that's you picking the bum niggas. They won't even let them fight them niggas. They won't even let them fight them niggas. Guess what? If I don't pick you, we out of business. So I'm picking the good niggas. You one of the good niggas. I'm not picking no bum niggas. I was never a bum, though. So that's what I'm saying. You're not a bum. That's why we do.
Bill, so he ain't a bum.
Listen, man.
Well,
Let
Bill.
we gonna cook. We gonna cook. No, he's not. No, Keyshawn ain't no bum.
Yeah. But you went on Mill City and said he was a bum.
No, I didn't say he was
Bill,
no bum. I
you
said
went
he was
on Mill
trash.
City and you
I
said he
said
was
he was. I said he was trash.
Yeah,
I
you
said he
said he
was
was
trash. I didn't say he
So
was no
that's the
bum.
same
I said,
shit.
hey man, listen, let the video cook, and
You
I'll
think
tell you
Keyshawn
everything I
trash?
said. Listen,
All right.
let the video cook. I said, come on now, go ahead.
Bum niggas on our list. You the one picking the bum niggas. Who you gonna pick next? So
I said he fight bum nigga.
You're skilled, though. I don't think you're skilled. No, you're skilled and you fought. I ain't getting here, so whatever I'm at right here, whatever box, I ain't getting here, bro. Just fighting bums, bro. No, you listen. Top Rank has given you a great opportunity, and you are skilled, but you fought bums. And guess what? On that night, when everybody is around, you got to stand on business.
Told you he got skills.
You haven't been. No, I'm just saying, King. What I'm saying is, on that night, what I'm saying is, you haven't been on that night yet. No, I haven't been on that night where the whole entire boxing world is watching that one fight. That I haven't been on. Co-main, man. I never made it in the whole world. I'm talking about, listen. Hey, King, right now. Hey, King, I'm talking about when your eyes gotta be like this. The whole time. You relaxed and having fun? Yeah, when your eyes gotta be like this. Because they're coming from everywhere. Up, down, all the shit. You haven't had that experience. Let me tell you this. Hey, listen. The bottom line is we want to get everybody on the pod. All at once. How we can do this? I won't need a Devin. I don't need no extra motherfuckers that's not gonna be. That's cool to Devin. Devin know how to hold his own. But we still gonna have to bring Bill and Jay Prince in for some expertise. Hey, bro, you funny as hell. Hey, listen, I'm gonna let y'all huddle up though. I'm telling you, because listen, there's nobody gonna come and give y'all a ring. No, listen, you will be a good voice contract. That's what you want. No, yes, we're gonna have a great picture because listen, let me just tell you because why? Let me just tell you. The last time, listen, Oshaki, he just sent Ray Ford at Oshaki. Now you just hey, bro, so now you listen, we just want to know that once he tighten you up, Big Bro, he got Big Bro. Bro, that's what y'all want, bro. Whatever, bro. That's right. There we go. That's pictures, man. Like, hell, to make me fight your side, you think about another man, I'm gonna show you that. No, now come on, businessman. You just said when I first told you, I said you're a businessman. You guys are together, you know, you, Shakur, Jay Friends, it's all one, make it all one thing happen. If you want that to make it happen, then you want to fight me first, and then after I fuck your son up, he want to go get beat up by Shakur second. You can do that. That's what I'm saying. Is Shakur, hey, listen, is Shakur gonna sign that? Why would he sign it? Okay, go talk to him and call me right back. Go talk to him.
Okay, we listen to it. Now we're gonna clear this up for everybody, right? Right here, right now, we're gonna clear it up, right? You are now saying that you want Keyshawn Davis first.
Yes.
And then after Keyshawn Davis, right?
Yes.
On a whole separate deal, you want Shakur Stevenson, right?
Yes.
We gonna clear it up for everybody, so we ain't gotta guess. And he said, and we ain't gonna talk all around the shit. Okay.
Yes.
I love that. Right? I love it. Right? But let me ask you a question. Keyshawn Davis ain't no motherfucking tune-up. So,
hey, my man, hey, bro.
What happened?
Listen, let me just tell you though. Me and him is good. They gonna fight, and me and him good. So me and you ain't gonna. We straight, bro. We straight. Okay, we ain't gonna never not be straight. But listen, ain't no sense in me going back and forth with nobody with no different energy than what he got. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. You know what I mean? Everything is smooth. We trying to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I respect the platform. I respect the audience. I respect the chat. You know what I'm saying? And we doing it because y'all do believe that he's like that. And we believe it too. That's why he's on the list. So it ain't no faking. And it's not premeditated. You see what I'm saying? It was before he was on the list, before he fought Albright. You know what I'm saying? He was on the list after they had the big brawl. You know what I'm saying? I never not took him off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that. The mandatory, didn't nobody tell us because he was the mandatory that we wanted to fight? Listen, I've been on him about making this fight happen behind the scenes, and I told him promise. So he got to stand on the shit now. That's the opponent. That's the opponent.
So you saying that no matter what, unless Shakur Stevenson say, "No, I want to fight next," you're fighting Keyshawn Davis. That's all I want to know.
Absolutely.
You're fighting Keyshawn Davis next. It ain't gonna be no road.
Hey, listen.
Nobody. Okay.
Listen.
That's all I want to hear,
listen. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Win, lose, or draw, you're still gonna fight Shakur Stevenson after that.
Hey, man, come on, man. Listen. Of course, we want to fight Shakur Stevenson. If Shakur Stevenson want to fight, win, lose, or draw, we want to. Of course.
I'm saying in the contract, win, lose, or draw against Keyshawn. In the contract,
okay,
it's still Shakur Stevenson afterwards. If Shakur,
okay,
win,
so
lose,
what
or
do
draw,
you mean?
because Keyshawn ain't no motherfucking tune-up.
Okay, so but what do you mean by that? So I can clear it up. What you mean?
I'm saying win, lose, or draw is still Shakur Stevenson. We're not
asking. We're not asking to fight him or be on a contract if we lose. We want to beat. We don't want him if we lose. We want to beat him. We want to beat him and then beat him, dog.
So that's what I'm asking, Bill.
Yeah, we're not asking. We're not asking. We're not saying, oh, if we win or we lose, then you gotta fight us. That's not it, dog. If he sent his little brother and his little brother handled the business, then he don't gotta handle it. But if we handle and tighten his motherfucking brother up, we want him, dog.
That's what I love. Say that shit again. That's all I'm asking, Bill. That's all I'm asking.
That's what we said. That's what we said on the whole thing. That's what it's all. That's the only.
So you telling me if we don't beat Keyshawn, then if Shakur still want to fight, we still willing to do it. But that ain't the contract. The contract is if we beat Keyshawn, then We want
Good.
Shakur
Okay, so
Stevenson.
let's take it. It's the agreement. Let's use the
Yeah,
right
the
words.
agreement.
It's the
The
agreement.
agreement.
Yeah, the
Is it
agreement.
gonna be a
Yes.
written agreement? It's gonna be a
Right.
written agreement.
That's what I'm hoping. It's just it's a written agreement, and everybody is geeked up about the Keyshawn fight. They watching
Mhm.
it. They saying, "Oh shit, the next one gonna be." That's what I want.
I like that. I don't have no problem with that. See, my thing is what I got from it, right? And what a
Mhm.
lot of people was getting from it before is like, y'all both got to be on the contract, or we not fighting you next, Keisha. And I'm glad you came in and cleared it up. I'm
Right.
glad you came and cleared it up. It is Keyshawn first. If we get past Keyshawn, then we want that ultimate mega fight with Shakur Stevenson.
Right.
And yeah, and I want Shakur to do it because you said, okay, well, we can wait to 2027. By that
Mhm.
time, Shakur got enough notice to know that if Devin beats Shakur, that's the mega fight. Put on your
Right.
muscle, get ready, and move and it's a
Right.
mega fight. I don't
Because
have no
because
problem with
because
that.
be-
I
because
like that shit,
because
Bill.
okay, but because we want Shakur, because Shakur is the better one, right? We can't he's the more accomplished. Whoever's the better, but we can't. So when Jay Prince said he got to get some more muscle and he got to get ready, we said, okay, since there's other guys hooping and hollering, right? And he wants to be the mandatory and he wants to be all that. If we do him, go talk to them. If we do you next, will he sign the agreement to go after you? Right? And because if he believes that you who you are, the fight will never happen. Right? I'm trying to incentivize it to say, okay, let's make a deal, y'all. Let's come to an agreement. That's all I'm saying.
I don't have no I don't have no I just want the shit to clear it up, to clear up, because a lot of
Absolutely.
niggas ain't gonna ask you the same questions I'm asking you, right?
No,
A lot of
absolutely. No,
niggas,
listen, that's why I come over here. But at the same time, we're not in a position that we're looking at those other guys on Albright or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's time. It's time. You didn't put in work. You didn't put in a lot of work about these youngsters. I have, the community have, and they at that age. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of other shit. Like, listen, a lot of other shit happens to young niggas that I'm worried about that have money, have a lot of money. And a lot of the shit is outside at nights like this. You know what I'm saying? It's nights. But the actual boxing that these dudes been doing since they're 8 years old, 7 years old, you see what I'm saying? This is what we've worked to get our guys in a position for. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I can say. I'm not.
hey,
I'm
if
here to.
Devin, I don't,
I'm here to
if
kick it.
Devin fight Keyshawn next, and I said that shit on my X page, right? You go see it. If Devin fight Keyshawn next, I don't give a fuck it, because I ain't one of these weird ass fans that like, nah, if Devin fight Keyshawn next, it's about who you fight. If you fight Keyshawn next, win, lose, or draw, I don't give a fuck what the outcome is, right? He's one of my favorite fighters,
I
because that's
appreciate
all
that,
I can
homie.
ask for.
Hey, listen, and that's all.
Hey, that's all I can
Hey,
ask
listen.
for.
But one thing you can say about the Haneys, with they are highly emotional about this shit. They do it. You can easily put a battery in our back. All you got to do is keep talking about a nigga is good. He's number one. He's better. He's this and that. And we gonna show up, King. We do that shit to probably a fault. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this. It's so much of a fault that we don't work the shit that y'all be trying to throw out that maybe other niggas didn't work on us, and then it's like, damn, is he about to say that? No, we ain't saying that, dog. You know what I'm saying? We ain't saying that we got all the belts and you got to do something and prove yourself and all that shit. We put him on the list already. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That goes without saying. All those guys is good. We tell Turkey, we tell the world, everybody we put on there is good. We know and we believe in ourselves that Devin will show the world another level of skill each time he's in there with an opponent that can bring it out in him. You know what I'm saying? Brian Norman brought that shit out in him.
I'm
Lomachenko
ready to
brought
see
that
it.
shit out in him. You know what I mean? You need that kind of opponent, and then you see all the work that we working on. But you don't see it if the opponent can't do it. And that's what I told the guy. I said, well, you got skills, but the guys that you didn't fought, give us no reason to say you're not next, my guy. You see what I'm saying? And then they did and then they did the same. No, they did the same thing with Brian Norman. They was like, no, he can't believe. I was like, damn, well, what? Brian Norman, at least Brian Norman had put a nigga in a coma.
Brian,
You know
my
what I'm
guy.
saying?
Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my
No, I'm
nigga
saying this.
personally.
No, I know,
That's
but I
my
said
guy.
this. At least no,
I
but at
fuck with
least,
Brian. That's my
but at
guy
least
personally.
be. No, he
Yeah,
a good dude. He a good
yeah.
dude. He a real
That's
good
my
dude.
dude. I'm
No,
talking
he
Brian.
and
That's my
listen.
guy. That's my
No,
guy.
in real life, he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? When after, when it's going down and all the shit like that, the emotions is high. You know what I mean? They gonna fight, so it ain't no friend shit. After, I got a lot of respect for B. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
riding with
And
Brian Norman. Like that's my guy for real. So
yeah,
I'm
but
rooting
see,
for Brian
if I
Norman to
was,
be the
but see, but
Shakur,
see,
Keyshawn. I don't give a fuck who it
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Like Brian's my guy personally.
right,
So
right, right.
yeah.
And B could have been motherfucking ringside saying he want Keyshawn, saying, how you gonna jump over me? And he could be mad about him being leapfrogged in the WBO. You know what I'm saying? But I know he's a gentleman. He will fight Keyshawn too, but he's
Yeah,
still
for
a
sure. We
gentleman. You know
talked
what I'm
about
saying?
that. He like
Yeah,
Keyshawn for
yeah,
sure.
he's a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got respect for B. But at the same time, King, only thing that I said is this is the same thing when he put the boy in a coma. Everybody said we was crazy. So I said, damn. I said, okay, cool. I said to Keyshawn, and I said to you, I said, well, damn. What's so crazy about Dev wanting to fight Keyshawn? What's the difference between him and all the rest of the guys he done fought? And because you've been in boxing, I've been watching. You tell me, because I wanted him to tell me. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to tell you what's the difference between Keyshawn?
I said, what's the difference between Keyshawn and the rest of the guys that Devin been fighting?
Well, so
Another style, of course, but I'm saying,
I'm gonna leave Brian out of it, right?
no, you got to
Um,
keep Brian in it now. What are you
no,
talking
I'm not because
about?
they two totally different style fighters. So I'm not even gonna get into that, right?
Well,
And
no, I'm
and
saying all
and
of them, King, all of them got styles. I'm saying is, but
yeah,
all of them pose a
but
certain threat. They all
Keyshawn
pose.
is like Keyshawn is on a whole different level than
Okay.
them guys. Lomachenko was way too small for Devin. Lomachenko was a little
Hey,
older.
man, do you know? What's the
He's
name
a
told us the same thing, King?
hold on.
Albright. Albright told us the same thing. He's saying the same thing to you. He said Keyshawn is on a whole nother level. Okay, all right, I get it. But
Yeah,
what
but
would make?
you got to let me finish though. You got to
Okay,
let
King,
me
go ahead.
finish.
Go ahead.
You okay? I'm gonna just do it like this. I'm gonna break down the advantages. Nah, I ain't gonna do that shit because I want y'all to take the fight. I think that
That's what I'm
Keyshawn.
telling you, King. That's what I'm saying is there's nothing that you can say that
Okay,
makes me
all right,
not want to take the fight, King. It's a
okay,
good fight.
bet.
It's a good fight.
Bet.
Yeah.
I think that okay, so when it comes to Devin, right?
Hmm.
Devin, one thing that Devin is he got a real good jab and he fights very well on that outside range.
Hmm.
He fight very well on that outside range, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Most of the guys that he fight, they don't have the feet to close the distance, right? And then when they do close the distance, on Devin know how to pop shot and he gonna wrap you up. And one thing about Devin Haney, he is always stronger than all his opponents. It surprised me that he was a lot stronger than Brian Norman because I didn't think he was gonna be stronger than Brian Norman. And he was able to, kind of control Brian in the clinch. With Keyshawn, right? Keyshawn, I don't know. We got to see him in the ring, but hey, I never seen anybody be able to clinch like in the clinch, be stronger than Keyshawn. I never seen that shit. Keyshawn one of them rough dudes.
That's even more of a good storyline after the fight is that Devin fought somebody else that's stronger in the clinch. All the shit that you
No, I'm not
that you
saying he's
saying.
stronger than
No,
Devin.
but
I'm saying we have to see it because
we do.
I ain't never seen nobody that was stronger than Devin, and I never seen nobody in the ring with Keyshawn that was stronger than him because we know Keyshawn one of them rough dudes. When you get on the inside, he like all that grappling shit too. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
Yes.
One thing about Keyshawn is me. This is my opinion, Bill.
Mhm.
I think that he's better at the mid range and
Mhm.
better fighting inside than Devin. Devin, to
Right.
me, when you close the gap, he know how to clinch you. If he feels that he's in any type of, he's going to clinch you, and once he clinch you, he's going to control you in that clinch, right?
Mhm.
Keyshawn got good foot. Keyshawn got really good feet, and Keyshawn knows how to control that distance very well.
Okay.
So
But you just still and that's good. He has a style, and you know, I mean, he
I
has
think he's
skills,
caused
he
Devin
has
a lot
all
of
that. But
problems.
but
But I
but
think
but at
Devin
the
got
same
things that
time,
can cause him problems.
yeah. And that's why I said is respectfully to him, I was like, well, bro, I said nobody has told me anything that would make, you know what I mean, make us say that this is not a fight that we want, right? You even you say, okay, well, he got good feet and he's good on the mid range and he's good. Okay, so that's at this level, at an elite level, then that's normal.
That's
That's the shit that you know what I mean.
they both
Somebody is gonna
elite,
have some
right?
advantage. They're
But
gonna
what
have
I'm
the
saying, I'm saying they are both elite fighters, right?
yes.
These are the type of fights that we need to see. We need to see the Keyshawns against Devin, right? I'm
Right.
not one of those ones that, like a lot of these fans is telling you, oh, Keyshawn ain't got enough experience. That man went through the Olympics. He didn't fall all over the world. He got enough experience. I don't give a
Mhm.
fuck how many pro fights he got. He got enough experience, right?
Right.
So I don't want to. That ain't. I'm not listening to
Right.
none of that shit.
Right.
Right? They are
Yes.
both. To me, they are both
Yes.
A-level elite fighters. And when you get two A-level elite fighters in the ring, right?
Yes.
That ain't no tune-up. That's why I was That's why I was so hard pressed. Like, how you gonna put Keyshawn and Shakur back
Did
to
I
back?
say?
But you
Did I?
explained it. You
Okay. Okay.
explained it.
So so
You
so just to,
explained it.
I think
So
I think that you mix. I think the words when you said tune up, I think I used stay busy because I don't think that we need to be tuned up. I just think we need to stay busy. So you
that
know
ain't a
if
stay busy
if
fight.
um
Ain't no stay
for
busy
us,
fight, Bill.
listen for us it is. Hey, but see, this is the thing is, I promise you. Even you guys have, even you guys have a different energy than actually the fighter. I'm talking to him and I'm telling him, you know what I mean? But it's not like I'm not saying this shit directly to him, right? And I know you find it hard to believe, but I don't want to feel like that me and you got to go back and forth about it. You
No,
know what I'm
you
saying?
supposed
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
You
yeah,
supposed. If you didn't have all the confidence in the world in Devin as
yeah,
a father, right? I got grown kids just like you do. If you
right.
didn't have all the confidence in the world as a father in Devin, all the work you didn't put in since he was, you know what I'm saying? You got him to where he at. So of course. But you're supposed to have all the confidence in the world, but you also know that Keisha, you know boxing, Bill. Like Bill, you know
Uh-huh.
you ain't one of these fans sitting on the sideline. You know boxing, and you know that Keyshawn is really like that, and you know what type of fight you going into. You know that, Bill. You know
Well, I
because
mean, well, listen. Well, well, if you want to tell me what I know, then I'm just gonna have to just go along with you know what I know then, because I told you I didn't think that. I'm not thinking that way. I'm looking at it different, King.
so you
That's
don't you
all.
don't look at Keyshawn Davis as a very dangerous fight.
No, I look at it as a stay busy fight. That if you're not focused and you don't go in there, Dev don't go in there and do what Devin does, then he can be dangerous for sure.
Well, what is the stay
Every
busy?
fight, whoa,
What's your definition of a stay busy fight?
um. Well, it's a fight that I look at different, man. I just look at like, okay, that's cool. We ready. Let's go. All right. You know what I mean? Let's go on ahead in 8 weeks, 9 weeks, whatever it is. Let's get ready. Let's go. It's not,
Because
it
my
just stay busy.
interpretation of a
It's just
stay
busy.
busy
It's
fight,
busy. Now,
it might be different than
now
yours.
this nigga, now, this nigga Ryan, he on bullshit. I got to watch everything about him. Everything.
But I'm saying, Bill, I'm just saying when you say stay busy fight, we may have a different interpretation of a
Yes,
stay
I
busy
think we
fight.
do. I think
To
we
me,
do
to me,
because
I'm
he's
gonna tell
straight
you
up.
what a
He's
stay
straight up.
busy fight to
He's
me.
straight up because he's Keyshawn is straight up and down, no special effects, man. He is what he is. He's you know what I mean. He's a clean athlete, right? You can see him. You know everything about him. He's what you see. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no tricks. Ain't no games. He is what he is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I mean, cause my thing, right, is when you say a stay busy fight to me, right, is a Devin versus Jose Ramirez. That's a stay busy fight to me, right? A
No,
stay
that was
busy,
no, no, that was
a stay
that was a
busy fight.
tune-up. No, that was a tune-up.
That, but see, that's
That was a tune-up.
that's a
That was
thin
below.
line.
That was a below a stay busy.
Hey,
That was a tune-up.
hey, hey, you a funny dude, Bill. Hey, and see,
That was a tune-up.
it's a
But when you
thin
come
line
off, but
between
when
the
you come
word
off,
tune up and
no,
stay
I know, but
busy.
yeah, because if you come off that kind of from having that kind of night you had, right? Okay, now we gonna tune this motherfucker back up. They talking about we can't get hit with a. They talking about we can't get past the hook. Hold on, listen. This is what we gonna go in here, Deb. Listen to me. Listen to me. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna work on one thing. I don't want you to get hit with a hook because that's all these people gonna say. They're gonna say if that was Tank, if that was Shakur, if that was anybody with a hook. Listen to me, Deb. Don't listen to what they saying. Don't get hit with no hook.
All right, okay.
Show these people that you ain't got. Now, when we came back with Norman, everybody wasn't saying they were saying the hook. They were saying the hook, but at the same time, they knew they wanted us to stay in there. And they said, you know what? If he stay in there and knowing he came off the hook, if he stay in there and he get hit with a hook, we can respect it. Because we know that if Devin don't want to get hit with a hook, he won't. So when we came back with Norman, we stayed in front of him. You see what I'm saying? So now, once you done got all that out, okay, now let's stay busy, Dev. Come on, let's keep this shit rolling, huh? You see what we? Well, all right, cool. Keyshawn, that's a stay busy fight. We coming off a great performance, nigga. We gonna stay busy. This ain't
So
no.
did Keyshawn just have a stay busy fight? Because Albright,
No,
like
I
you
think.
say, stay busy.
I,
That's
I
the
think
stay
yeah,
busy. Albright
yeah,
is
yeah.
just
I think
a
he.
busy fight
Yeah. I think that was a stay busy fight for sure.
for sure. That like
Yeah,
that. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I think if Shakur, everybody think O'Shaquie, and no disrespect to O'Shaquie Foster, I think he's a very good fighter. But if Shakur fight O'Shaquie Foster, that's a stay busy fight to me.
Yes,
If Shakur
yes,
fight a
and
Devin,
yes,
if
and
Shakur fight a Devin,
Devin is not for them two. They're not stay busy. That's a motherfucking super fight, generational fight. That's the
Devin is
motherfucking
the
fight.
super fight. Like
Yes, that's
Devin
a
and
super
Tank.
fight.
If Shakur go
Super,
fight Devin and Tank, that's a
them is super
dangerous
fights.
super type
Yeah,
fight, right?
them is super fights. Yes.
Oshaki's a stay busy fight. Niggas think, you know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm saying. People gonna have a problem with that shit. That's just my
One fighter in Tank can clean your clock, knock you out, and one fighter in Shakur can shut you out. Period. So them both, you know what I mean? And you've seen that. You've seen it on elite level. You know, you've seen it with guys that are on that level, right? And it's no offense to Keyshawn, he just hasn't did it yet. That's the only
I
thing I'm
think
saying, King.
I get what you're saying, Bill.
Yes.
That he hasn't fought the opponent, right? He ain't
Right.
fought no Tio. He didn't
Right.
fight the Lomachenko yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that Keyshawn Davis is on that level, man. I
Yes.
studied hours and hours of boxing. I didn't train fighters. I didn't been in the gym for, you know what I'm saying? Like, so since I was a kid, so I know boxing. I know it. So
Right.
when I study the film, Keyshawn is an elite level fight. He's on that level. So
Man, do you know after the Brian Norman fight, they was calling Brian Norman a bum?
because these motherfuckers is ignorant.
No,
That's
but
why.
that's what but listen,
They
this
don't
is
know
what
shit about boxing.
I King, but what I'm saying to you is I understand that. I understand. But when you talk about the difference in the levels of what Brian Norman then showed and what Keyshawn then showed is too different. Brian Norman, you know what I mean? He puts him in a coma, he knocks him out, one shot, boom, they out. Right?
They're two
So,
different.
listen,
They're two different fighters. They're two different styles of fighters, though, Bill. You can't compare
I'm
Brian
saying
Norman
when you
and Keyshawn because
I'm saying
they
is
have
when you're
different
not
styles.
when you're not focused with a Tank, you're not focused with a Brian Norman, you're not focused with certain fighters, it can be it could be nights out, one shot, it's over, right? One shot knockout power is what I'm saying, King. And then you got some boxers. You got Keyshawn Davis. He's a boxer, bro.
He's a boxer puncher. I think he's a boxer puncher.
He's a boxer, bro.
I think he's a boxer puncher. I think Keyshawn.
What is Brian Norman?
Brian Norman. What you mean? What is Brian Norman?
Is he a boxer or is he a puncher?
He can do some of both. He can do some of both.
If you were going to put one in front of the other, which one would it be?
When you separate Brian Norman, he's more of a fighter that has that one punch knockout ability, right? Keyshawn is more a fighter that's gonna break you down. What I'm saying? He'll break you down. Brian Norman has that, like you said, if you take a little nap and you ain't on your game and you get caught slipping, he gonna make sure he put you up under that motherfucking mat, right?
I think when you go to the polar opposite ends of the spectrum, when you have one fighter that does something, just one thing tremendously well, and then you have it on that as a puncher, and then you have Shakur on the other end as a boxer. Well, that's different than when you just like right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? When you kind of like do this, but you do that. We look at you a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
But they different style fighters. But I think
respectfully though. Remember, I'm saying it all with respect. We kind of just analyzing and talking about, you know what I mean, what way we look at them. You know what I'm
saying? But Brian Norman is still like my dog Brian Norman, man. I think that he's still like he ain't even touched the surface of the fighter that he's going to be. I think he ain't even touched the surface, right? He got
a good trainer. He got a good trainer right now for sure.
He's gonna be a completely. I'm not gonna say his style gonna be completely different, but he's gonna be a completely different fighter, right? With Ronnie Seals. But as far as Keyshawn, like I said, man, he got the Olympic pedigree. He's fought all type of fighters all around the world. He's been in the gym.
But the thing that he's lost, King. So the thing that what's happened is where I see him at is he's lost to Andy Cruz, right? As well. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about that,
we can't. Come on, Bill. We
no,
can't.
I would say no. You King. You brought up the amateurs.
But I'm saying I'm talking about as far as experience. Amateurs.
No, so I was saying this in the amateurs. That's 3 rounds, bro. So I'm saying then. Okay. So are we going to include the amateur experience or not?
Yeah, we're going to include the amateur experience. But you're talking about one fighter.
All right, well, never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Listen, okay. I won't talk about Andy Cruz and that. Don't worry about it. Because listen, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, dog. I ain't gonna go back and forth with you about that.
Bill, is when, because you said unless Shakur Stevenson, let's clear it. Unless Shakur Stevenson says, "No, I want to fight them now," you're fighting Keyshawn Davis next. So when you fight Keyshawn Davis, if y'all beat Keyshawn Davis, I want to give y'all credit for beating an elite level, A-level fighter, because that's how I look at Keyshawn.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I don't want to hear nobody make no excuses or he had 14 fights or none of that shit. Y'all can record this shit. Y'all can clip it. That's how I'm coming. So I'm trying to give y'all credit for fighting another dangerous elite level fighter. So I don't want you saying that he's a stay busy fight, because to me, and that ain't no stay busy fight, Bill.
Listen, it's late. If you say it's not a stay busy fight, it's not a stay busy fight, King. All right. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Listen,
for sure. I
appreciate you for
appreciate
letting
you,
me up
Bill.
here. It's good to cook with you. All right. You,
Appreciate you for clearing all that up.
all
Salute,
right,
salute.
friends. All right,
All right.
salute. Peace.
Hey, man, y'all smash the like button. We got the smoke clear. Smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button. We didn't clear all that shit up. You heard it here. You heard it here, man. Keyshawn Davis out of Bill Haney's mouth is next. And the only way that Keyshawn ain't next is if Shakur Stevenson steps in and say, you know what? I want to fight Devin first. So, hey, we heard it. Let's go ahead and make it happen. Right? Let's go ahead and make it happen. You know, hey, man, say, man. Hold on. Yeah, hey, man, say, man, that's all that, see, that's how you conduct, you know what I'm saying? That's how you conduct a real boxing conversation. That's how you conduct a real boxing conversation, man. And you know, I respect it, man. I respect it. I don't have nothing bad to say about Bill or Devin. All I want to do is see the fights, man. That's all I want to do. You know what I'm saying? To see the fights. He cleared it up. He said, hey, this is the deal. We told Keyshawn, hey, you know, we want both of y'all. If we get past Keyshawn, then we want Shakur in a super mega fight. I don't have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Give Shakur time to, you know, do what he got to do. And they said in 2027, if they get past Keyshawn Davis next in 2027, that's gonna be the mega fight. That's the fight. That's what's going on behind the scenes. I love it, man. I love it. See, that's what I be wanting. I be wanting clarities with this shit because a lot of these niggas don't give you clarity. They let motherfuckers just say what they gonna say. They don't have no pushback. They not gonna ask no questions. None of that. We got clarity. That's all you can ask for. So, you know, I like it. I love it. You know, I don't know what Shakur gonna do next. If Shakur step up and say, you know what, let's make it happen. I'll do it on your terms, Devin. I don't have no problem with that. If they come to agreement and say, hey, we can meet somewhere in the middle, I love that too. But if he fight Keyshawn Davis, I love that too because Keyshawn to me is on the same level as the Shakurs and the Devin Haneys and the Norman. He's on that same level to me. Keyshawn ain't no walkthrough. So if Devin fight Keyshawn next, he fuck around and beat Keyshawn, hey, you can't do nothing but give him all the props in the world. But like I said, man, hey, I got Keyshawn winning the fight. That's just my personal opinion. I got Keyshawn winning the fight. We'll see. But I respect it, man, because like I said, win, lose, or draw, it's about getting in that ring. And if they willing to get in that ring and take on a young, tough fighter like a Keyshawn Davis, hey, man, say, man, the fuck can you say? At that point, all of the Haneyacks, they can run around and say that Bill and Devin, they take all the smoke. At that point, they can run around and say whatever the fuck they want to say, just as long as the fight go down. That's all I want to see, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to see. And I just didn't understand how you could force somebody that don't fight at 147 pounds, saying that you force them to be in the contract, on the same contract, but he cleared it up, man. He cleared it up. You feel me? And hey, man, man, we ain't got no problem with that. We love it. As boxing fans, that's all we should want to see. That's all. I wouldn't even have a problem if they was like, okay, yeah, if they lost to Keyshawn and say, you know what, we still want the Shakur fight. Keyshawn did it, but can Shakur? I wouldn't have no problem with that. So, man, you know, the landscape of boxing, we already finna get Xander Zayas and Jerome Bruce Ennis. The landscape of boxing, man, if we get this shit popping, it's looking great. So, you know, as a man, all you can do is hold another man to his word. If Bill say that's what it is, hey, we got the clarity. That's all I need. That's all I need. We got the clarity. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Well, now all we got to do is wait for the announcement. We don't need all of the campaigning and all the different fucking narratives from this channel and that channel and this guy scared and this guy ducking. Bill ain't come over here and say that Keyshawn was scared and ducking. Bill didn't come over here and say that Shakur Stevenson was afraid and he's ducking. He gave y'all the layout. He gave y'all exactly what it's going to be, right? So let's see. We hope it happens. Let's just, you know, let's pray that everything fall in place. All of these fighters stay healthy, you know, and let's just make it happen, man. That's all I want. That's all I want. I'm not with all the narratives and all that other extra bullshit that a lot of these channels and a lot of the fans be doing. I'm not with all that shit, man. So if he said that, we gonna take Bill from what he said, and I love it. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let y'all all know tomorrow, because I didn't drop the link. Tomorrow we cooking. Tomorrow, I'm gonna give y'all the time I'm gonna be on, right? Tomorrow at 6:30 Mountain Time. Listen to me, y'all, because I'm dropping the links. Be in here, right? I'm dropping the links tomorrow at 6:30 Mountain Time, right? That's 8:30 Central and 9:30 on the East Coast. 6:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 Central, and 9:30 on the East Coast. I'm coming on tomorrow. We're going to address everything that Bill said, and I want to hear what everybody got to say. I'm dropping the link. We're going to do the whole panel thing. I want to hear what everybody got to say, right? Because I respected everything that Bill said, right? He cleared this shit up. And that's all I got to say, man. Y'all smash the like button before we get up out of here. Y'all already know how I do, man. There you go, talking that boxing again. And be here tomorrow. We definitely gonna cook about this. Cause I know a lot of people got opinions and whatever, you know. But make sure y'all here tomorrow, 6:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 Central, and 9:30 on the East Coast, man. I'm closing out. I'm gonna take my ass to bed. I appreciate every one of y'all. Make sure before you leave, smash on that motherfucking like button. Smash on the like button, y'all. Y'all already know how I do. I'm gone. My man Tay. Yes, sir.